Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Well, today it's Tuesday today, isn't it? I wonder how you're all doing. It's a funny old day. It's a bit cold and wet today. So I'm wearing darker clothes and more of them and a hat that'll protect me when I go out in the rain. I should sing you some songs. That's why I'm here. I'm going to start off with a song Good morning, Rod. Nice to see you around. I hope you're keeping well. So the song is a song that I used to sing. I wrote it a few years ago when Claire Hayes and Fabian Bonner and I had a band called the Wassernames, which still sort of exists, but we don't play very often. And I wrote this song while we were gigging quite a lot, and we used to sing it together. And that was the best version I ever heard of it. So I kind of don't get to sing it so much, but I'm going to sing it for you this morning. It's called Sweet How Do You Do. It goes like this. I will never forget that moment our eyes first met. Neither one of us could look away, both fumbling for something to say. Sweet, how'd you do? How you keep me loving you? Keep doing the things you do. You're the one for me. In no time we were thick as thieves, making plans we wouldn't believe. We walked the town in all weather, happily alone together. Sweet, how'd you do? How you keep me loving you? Keep doing the things you do. You're the one for me. Nobody but you. Nobody but you. Nobody but you will do. We've been together now for a while. Still the future beckons with a smile. We're never apart for long. Within hours, it just seems wrong. Sweet, how'd you do? How you keep me loving you? Keep doing the things you do. You're the one for me. Oh, sweet, how'd you do? How you keep me loving you? Keep doing the things you do. You're the one for me. Looking very dapper. I'm not sure who said that, but thank you. We try our best. Hey, Chris. Right. Yeah, sweetheart, you do. So I can now unstrap all this hardware. And I got a list here somewhere. What was I going to do next? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. All right. So we put that stringed instrument down. Pick up this one. The trusty bouzouki. All these instruments are just a little change in temperature, and these highly strung instruments get all out of tune. So I had to spend a little time. Mal, how you doing? And Jack. Anyway, this next song is a song a long time ago. When did I? So I wrote this something like 1998, I think. And for some reason, I think I was involved with a thing called Songlink at the time. Nice guy used to run it. His name I now forget, but and it was basically a sort of tip sheet telling which artists or producers were looking for what kind of song. And so someone named Daniel O'Donnell, who at the time I'd never heard of, but turned out to be a sort of big star in Ireland, was apparently looking for songs. So I wrote this song, which of course I'm not sure, I doubt very much if you ever heard it, but I'm glad I wrote it. You know, once again, when you get a reason to write a song, you actually write it. And sometimes the song ain't so bad. Anyway, this song is called The Cry and Howl of Man. It goes like this. Well, there's nothing I like better than around an open fire with some friends and friendly chatter and the tankard by my side and the guitar and the fiddle and the bass and the borin and the squeeze box in the middle and the cry and howl of man. We sing our hearts out as we work our parts out, and the fiddle is sawing and the fire is roaring and the old folks are singing and the smiling tears are brimming and the whole world is shaking to the cry and howl of man. How we howl and cry, every woman and child, as we live, as we die, listen to the cry and howl of man. We sing rods and the bow and the old shows the herring and a song by Christy Moore and Arthur McBride, and we'll all join in the chorus and bang our jugs together and stamp our feet with pleasure to the cry and howl of man. How we howl and cry, every woman, man, and child, as we live, as we die, listen to the cry and howl of man. Through the long months of winter and the long hot days of summer, all working and surviving and doing the best we can. And it sure makes a difference to gather round the music and once again conjure up the cry and howl of man. How we howl and cry, every woman, man, and child, as we live, as we die, listen to the cry and howl of man. to the crying, howling man. Nicola, Stephen Reynolds. Wow. Nice to see everyone. Right, says he picking his nose. All right. So what do I have in mind next? Oh yeah, okay. So a lot of that song was on an album of mine that we made in 1998. It was about the time I was getting to know Justina Matt at the Flying Pig, actually. And so they remember particularly, it was Steve Francis, a great drummer from New York, me and him and me and Richard Lee and Neil Thomas. We were all hanging out in this house that I was renting at the time out in the country, and we wound up playing at the Flying Pig a great deal, practicing these songs and drinking, keeping each other company, you know. Anyway, so that's the name of that song was of that album was "Keep the Whole Thing Going." This next song I'm going to sing is on an album called Lo-Fi, which is an album I put together when another studio album was just taking a very long time to finish for all kinds of reasons. And it did eventually get finished, and it's a nice album. But in the meantime, I strung together various demos and home recordings I'd made and put out this album called Lo-Fi. And all these albums are available to just listen to or buy very inexpensively on a website called Bandcamp. I think I might have put a link up there. But if you're remotely inclined to invest in that way, I urge you to wait till Friday when Bandcamp are doing something they've done before recently, which is on Friday, they will forego their cut, as it were. So, you know, they're fairly generous. They take less than most, but I think they take about 15%. But on Friday, they're not going to take anything. So if you should buy anything on Bandcamp on Friday, the artist will get all the money. There we go. I'll remind you again on Friday when I hope you'll rejoin me for this thing. Anyway, so I'm going to have a crib sheet for this because I don't sing this very often. And this song is called "When They Come For Me," and it goes like this. Are they at the door? Ask them please to wait. They got here too fast. This moment's got to last while I collect myself. Shall I wear a hat? I'll go quietly when they come for me. I'll be ready, as ready as I can. With no more bags to pack, only the man. I'll smile and thank you. No more tears to cry. Just hold me in your arms. Kiss me goodbye. Kiss me goodbye. But they're not here yet. There's no time to waste. Let the music play. Dance my cares away with the last hurrah. Pull out all the stops. I'll go happily come for me, I'll be ready, as ready as I can, with no more bags to pack, only the man. I'll smile and thank you, no more tears to cry. Just hold me in your arms, kiss me goodbye, kiss me goodbye, when they come for me. When they come for me, which will happen eventually, but not yet. So that was that one. All right. So now I'm gonna have a slug of coffee. I wonder how everyone's doing. And it does. I don't know if it's. In a way, it is getting better. It's certainly changing. The world is changing irrevocably, I'm going to say, and maybe that's not such a bad thing. Freddie Hall, good morning. Lee K. Berry, good morning. I will, when I've done all this, respond to all of your responses. It's a bit difficult while I'm doing this, so I hope you'll understand that. So it is now the gospel moment. I've decided I'm going to have a gospel moment each morning, each of these events. And so I'm going to sing a song I wrote a few years ago. Well, I don't think I need to say anything about it. As anyone who knows me, I'm a man of faith, and this is a song called "The Front of My Mind." I can put that guitar pick. I don't need that. It goes like this. For years I tried to make it on my own. I had no idea where I was going wrong. My back turned on your guiding hand, blind and unable to understand. Now I'm keeping you low at the front of my mind. Oh, all my troubles and falling behind. The things I do gonna work out fine, as long as I keep you low at the front of my mind. You know I struggle to stay on track. Too often I forget you are watching my back. You lift me up time after time. Pray help me keep you low at the front of my mind. I'm keeping you low at the front of my mind. Oh, all my trouble The things I do gonna work out fine, as long as I keep you, Lord, at the front of my mind. This world is full of the fruit of your love. Oh, our thanks and praise, can I thank you enough? Pray we remember throughout the day, yours is a one love that never fades away. I'm keeping you, Lord, at the front of my mind. Oh, all my trouble falling behind. The things I do gonna work out fine, as long as I keep you low, at the front of my mind. Yeah. All right. What was I going to do next? Oh, yeah. Back to the bouzouki. The next song, this is sort of something of a tender love song. Oh, Rosemary McMurray. Yeah. So it's so great that we're able to do this, I got to say. Because what the hell would we do if the internet went down? I guess we'd all become hermits. This time reminds me of something my great friend Walter Turton said years ago, which still makes me laugh to this day. He having been one himself, even back then. And we're all, to some extent, hermits these days. Hermits of the world, unite! I'm looking forward to making that t-shirt one of these days. Let's see, I think it's there. Well, we'll go for that. So I remember writing this song when I was staying with my friend Francesco in Brussels. You know, there's New Brunswick in Canada. Amazing, that people running around the planet. But so we used to gather usually at his house for Thanksgiving, because both he and I lived in New York, in America, for long enough to get very fond of that holiday, which doesn't mean a whole lot over here, but it's a great holiday in America, and you know, so yeah, so we used to get together and celebrate it, which has nothing to do with this song, but I just thought I'd tell you about that. This song is called I Thought It Was You. It goes like this. What would I give for a true love to live for, more than anyone before? I thought it was you, someone who believes me, who never would leave me, but always be with me. I thought it was you, but you know, it still could be. I, for one, still believe there's no end to you and me. After all we've been through, and how we dance anytime we got the chance. This is no mere happenstance. I thought it was you. What could I do that would persuade you that I'm worth another look at? I thought it was you. We can make it, wait and see. I, for one, still believe there's no end to you and me. After all we've been through, and how we dance anytime we got the chance. This was no mere happenstance. I thought it was you. What could I do that would persuade you that I'm worth another look at? I thought it was you. I'm worth another shot at. I thought it was you. All right. Paul Lockwood. Hey, Paul. Birgit. Cool. All right. I'm going to sing you one more song. That's what I'd like to do, is to sing half a dozen songs. So this next song is a song, it has an interesting history, this song. I was living in London at the time with my then wife, Clelia. And I think Woody had just been born, as a matter of fact. And I got some kind of a communication. I think she wrote me a letter with these lyrics in them. It's a woman from Nashville named Ruthie Steele. And to this day, I don't know how she heard about me or why she was interested in me. But she sent me 3 different sets of lyrics, and I honestly don't remember the other 2. But this one, right away, I thought, that's amazing. And so I wrote the music to her lyrics. I changed them a little bit, but she's mostly responsible for the lyrics. I'll stop talking while I drink my coffee, shall I? There we go. And this song is, so I've been singing this song. A friend of mine, George Kilby, recorded it on one of his albums. And our dear friend Claire Hayes has taken to it and does a very different version, which we hope to record. The Claire Hayes Band is one of the songs I think we're going to record. I know it is. So we need to get that together, Claire, but clearly not right now. But as soon as this nonsense moves along and we're allowed to hang out together again. The name of the song is Up All Night, and it goes like this. And before I start, so just to thank you all for joining me, and as I've said before, and I mean it every time I say it, I'm extremely happy to just do this because I like doing it. I've always liked singing and playing, and I especially enjoy singing and playing at this time of day. So it is a pleasure for me. However, these are very strange times, and though I understand they're strange and difficult financially for everyone, so I really don't mind if you are unable to give or don't even want to. But if you would like to toss something in the tip jar, there's a sort of PayPal link there that's very safe and secure, and I'd be very grateful. And I'm very grateful to the people who already have given me something in the past 2 or 3 weeks. It's very generous of you. Thank you very much. All right, Up All Night. Here we go. Early this morning, my throat was tight. I tossed and turned all night. Now I think I got a fever too. I ache all over, my eyes are red. I think I'll just go back to bed. I've been up all night, coming down with the blues. I need me a doctor, find me a nurse. My condition's getting steadily worse. I was diagnosed back in 1982. I'm terminally romantic, left on my own. I get frantic. I've been up all night, coming down with the blues. So I called my doctor. Here's what the doctor said: take 2 new lips and go back to bed. But I dance again to that same old tune. You think by now I'd be immune? Lord knows I paid my share of dues. But there's no cure for this disease. These blues gonna be the death of me. I've been up all night, coming down with the blues. Yeah, I've been up all night, coming down with the blues. The blues, coming down with the blues in the age of contagion. So there we go. I'm going to love you and leave you now. Thank you to everyone who was able to join me. There's Eva, how you doing? Ellie, nice to see your name. Can't see you, but nice to see your name. I'm so grateful that you're able to join me, and that I'm able to do this, and that we're all still alive and hopefully well and safe. And in our own way, whichever way we all choose to do it, let's pray that these times, strange as they are, have a good, positive outcome, and that the world will be a more compassionate, organic, inclusive place to be and be a part of. Amen. So until Friday, I hope you'll be able to join me on Friday. It'd be lovely just to have you with me again. But until then, I'm going to say bye-bye and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.